this. And then we're going to connect to this spot over here. What's up, everybody? If you're on YouTube, we're almost there. It's like 2 more seconds. We're going to connect.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And now we're on.
Que Padre.
What's up, everybody? Hello. Happy Wednesday, September 25th.
It is Wednesday.
Whatever that means to everybody. Welcome to another episode of Que Padre, fatherhood podcast about Latino fatherhood in general, mental health, relationships, and everything in between. I am one of your hosts, Roy. You got your boy Chris in here in studio, en vivo y en directo. What's up, Chris?
What's up, man? Okay.
¿Qué de nuez?
Too much to freaking explain, but we're good. We're good. We're here. We're live and direct. Looking forward to today's little meeting. See how
Little
we're
vent
doing.
session.
There you go.
Okay. So today is gonna be a good one. Maybe we agree on these, maybe we don't. Quién sabe. But today the focus is we are gonna talk about our boys, specifically our sons. We want to talk to our sons. We want to essentially talk about the messages, the lessons, las cosas que les queremos enseñar a nuestros hijos, right? Pero specifically today, we're going to worry about our sons, the boys. When we grew up, what kind of lessons did you get from your dad? Be a man, things like that, man up, you're supposed to be responsible for a lot of things and this and that. You're the oldest brother, you got to take care of the other ones. But those are things that you kind of you learn and you grow, and a lot of those things you kind of you're thrown into, right? The big brother roles or whatever. And I think there was a list that I found. Well, I don't think I know. There's a list that I found that I wanted to kind of go over, and it has some pretty good ones in it. I think good lessons, good not good. Some of them are lessons, some of them are good manners.
Good things that maybe we forgot, and maybe we have to revise now that we have kids. Most of us have kids, and see if it's still relevant today.
Simon.
See if it's still something that we can follow. Maybe use it as a guide, and if one of us is struggling, man, hey, you know what? I forgot that my dad did tell me this, or you know what? I didn't have a dad. I want to do this.
Exactly. But either way, I think that these are good. ¿Cómo se dice? They're good. They're good things to tell our sons. Our boys, our little dudes that are going to be essentially following in our footsteps, right? These good things, good lessons. So let's start off the list. I think it's a good one. But here, let me get it going. So these are things that we teach our son. Never shake a man's hand sitting down. What do you think about that?
Well, before that, right? Because as a kid, I think it's kind of hard to tell a little kid, "Hey, dude, stand up when you shake a man's hand." Obviously they're not gonna care. So what I remember that my parents, fuck, I want to say, and we probably can veer off a little bit off of this. Would make us uh kiss the tias in the cheek and the tios, shake hand, and then we had to make our rounds all the way around to at whatever place you were at. So I guess growing up as you know smaller kid, I want to say 4 or 5. You know, you start saluda a tus
Yup.
tíos, saluda a tus tías. You know, and obviously tu tía, ay, mijo, qué bonito, qué grandote estás. You know, they give you your hug and the kiss in the cheek.
Yeah.
At least in our family, that's how it was. You know, and then the men,
Mhm.
uh, the handshake. And obviously there was one tío, obviously that you know como hombrecito, como hombrecito.
Exactly.
And then that's one of those things that you get stuck on. You're like, oh shit, this is a man's handshake, you know. And
Oy.
and depending on the kid, se te queda. This is how a man is supposed to shake the hand. But on the question, this later on in life, you get to middle school, high school. I think this is where this gets more uh you more in life where yeah you don't shake a man's hand sitting down,
Yeah.
out of respect,
Exactly.
especially
That's what I was gonna say too.
especially especially if it's an older person, especially if it's your tios, your grandparents, somebody that I guess is you look up to, right? You get
Yeah.
up and you shake
Shake
their
their hand.
hand, and in my case, le ofrecías tu asiento, right?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's one thing that I did teach Adrian from a little kid was first do the rounds as he got was growing up, and then now before we get to the plays, I tell both of them, hey, don't forget we have to say hello to everybody. You guys already know the rule.
Yeah.
Now this is where I was gonna go and maybe see what the viewers can say. Did you feel forced that you have to saludar a los hombres así fuerte de mano, or did it come natural, or there was a point where you didn't want to do it anymore?
No, there. So for me, it was obviously you're younger. I felt shy. Obviously, you
Yeah,
feel shy. You're smaller. And then they give you like a firm handshake, and you're like, oh shit.
yeah,
But I think at the same time, what ends up happening is you, as you're younger, you start shaking hands with older men, and you teach shake your hand, look, give a stern handshake, and make the eye contact. And what happens
yeah,
is, as a young person, you start feeling included. You feel a little bit older, you feel a little bit more respected. And at the same time, you're like, all right, I can do this. It gives you a little bit more confidence, and you feel, oh, hey, sir, boom, start giving some handshakes and chingon. So I
yeah,
think that's what comes with it. It makes you feel more confident. It makes you feel included, and hey, okay.
yeah.
So I think that's a good one. But let's keep
That's
it moving, Chris. Let's keep it moving.
that's one thing that I think it's good. It's a good starter, especially like for example your little son.
Mm-hmm.
Start to sound. You know what? Handshakes. Handshakes
Simon.
a los hombres, mijo. Handshakes a los hombres. And something that gets stuck.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
no,
I'm gonna
that's a,
go through
that's a
this list.
good that's a good starter.
It's a good lesson, right? There's
Yeah,
so this list, all right. This list has like 30, 34 things, 33 or 34. Some of these I'm like, we don't have to get into. Like this one says, don't enter a pool by the stairs.
I
I don't
didn't
know.
I
Be
didn't
safe.
I don't know what they meant by that.
I don't either. I mean, I think if you want to, I mean, it's things to teach your son. I don't know. I mean, like, I guess you can say like, dive.
Not be a
If you're gonna
pussy
go
is
to the
good thing.
pool, yeah. If I think, yeah, I guess right. If you're gonna go to the pool, dive. Why not? That's subjective. Al que quiera. Um,
Right.
Here's another one. The man at the barbecue grill is the closest thing to a king. Go to somebody's house and they're grilling.
Well, I mean, depends on your thing of what the king is. For example, when I used to grill, I didn't want nobody around the grill. You know, nobody.
Okay.
Or if you were around the grill with me, that means you were special. You know, because it's like my little realm,
Yup.
my little kingdom where you know Como
It's your
se
art.
dice, al que está asando no se le dice cómo asar la carne. You know?
Simón.
You do your thing. If you want to share a piece, and you share a piece. You drink,
Le
you
traes,
know,
le traes
and you
una
have a good
bebida,
time.
un
So
agua.
and that I kind of do like it, you know. But I have been into households where the women is the ones that barbecue, bro.
Hey, then in that
Mm,
case, she would be the queen.
yeah.
I guess that would be it. I like this one.
So
I like this next one. In a negotiation, never make the first offer. I like it. You and I have a sales background. Whenever you're talking and you really want to negotiate something, you don't want to be the first one to kind of show your cards, right? You kind of want to
of
see where
course,
things are going, and then
for the
see you have
water.
your
Yeah.
counter offer, right? So I kind of like that. You can use that. You can use that in life. I think it's a good thing to know, to kind of have in your pocket. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you are gonna negotiate something, see what they have to offer
I
first.
guess be strategic with whatever deals you want to make in life, and the deals could be anything. You know, they don't even have to be money related.
Mm-hmm.
It could be absolutely anything. You know, bartering stuff like that.
Simon. Okay, okay.
So yeah, I agree on
Um,
that one.
let me see. Request the late checkout. That's a good one. I'll take that one. Request the late checkout. I think that's probably for your older sons, maybe when they're a little older, maybe they're booking their own rooms now, or they're getting a little older, maybe in their 20s, and they're going taking trips, and maybe they're going with their significant others. I think that's one of
But
those things that you can
I
make.
guess it all depends on situation, bro. You know, if you're the type that you like to leave early everywhere, y sí hay muchos güey que les gusta irse temprano.
Yeah,
Oh, I want to beat the
beat the
traffic, or I want to beat
traffic or
the
whatever.
line, beat the
All right, all right.
line. You know, especially if it's like a Vegas situation. You know,
Yeah, if it's a Vegas thing, I say get the late checkout.
stay stay another night, right?
Simone. Oh, that's how trouble starts. Moving on. This one is a good one. And we can start with this one early. When entrusted with a secret, keep it. Right? Um, and I think you got to be careful with this one, because obviously you don't want random people to give your kids secrets. But
Well,
again, I think it's
but
once they
this
get
is
older
the
and
thing.
understand.
This is the thing. If you are the receiver and somebody is trusting you with whatever it is, you know, one, the person that is telling you or giving you something, that means you are important to that person. Important enough that you can keep this information and not share it with absolutely anybody else, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. No, I like it. Let's keep it rolling here. We have hold your heroes to a high standard.
ooh,
I mean, if uh if you like a soccer player, right? Let's just say that's one of your heroes growing up. You would probably like Ronaldo. Um, you would probably be very critical of when he takes those dives to get penalties, right? You want to hold him to a higher standard. No te avientes. Don't dive. Don't fake a foul. But
well,
you know what I'm saying.
let's put it more into real life, right? So, for a lot of kids, their dad is their hero, right?
Simon.
Is it fair enough to say that they can hold you up to a higher standard?
Damn straight.
But then, what if you fuck up one day? What if you mess up one day? Which we are human and we are bound to mess up one time or another. You know,
Well,
how do we rebound from that?
I wouldn't say rebound. I think that's where we're at, right? We're trying to show our kids that we make mistakes. And guess what? Your daddy made a mistake, and we are gonna fix it. I'm not perfect, but we're gonna learn from this mistake, and
Show
we're
them
gonna
the
get
heroes
better,
are not
right?
perfect. Yeah, show them the heroes are
Yeah.
not perfect. They also mess up.
So they're
Spider-Man
humans.
messes up. Athletes mess up. Whatever it is, you know.
Exactly. So I think putting in terms of making sure that the people that they are, I guess, in a way, idolizing or viewing as heroes, to see the growth and to see that there's a positive change in them, not just I like them because I like them, you know. So I think that's a pretty good one. This one we can probably get in a fight with. Not in a fight, but you know, I think as our Latino dads would probably think differently about this because it's because of the beginning. Return a borrowed car with a full tank of gas. Yes, return it with a full tank
Oh
of
yeah,
gas if you use it,
definitely.
but it'd be like don't borrow a car to begin with. You know,
Well,
no pidas
yes, yes,
prestados, pero
yes.
si es que pides prestado, si es que lo que sea, do the right thing and fill it up with gas before you return.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's etiquette. That's things that you should do. If you borrow anything from anybody, you want to make sure you return it in the same or better condition that you got it. So I think that's a good one there.
More than just etiquette, bro. It shows. Hey, you know what? This is part of the gratitude. If there was a payment involved, if there wasn't, you know what? Hey, I filled up the tank, bro. You know,
Simo.
thanks for you know for your help.
Exactly. Let's see what else we got. Play with passion or don't play at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about that one before, right?
If it's in a competitive environment, yes. Right. If you're playing just to have fun, you know, just to pass time, then that's a different thing. I mean, you know, no te vas a echar chilenas when you can't even make a chilena, you know.
Yup. But I think even if it's for fun, you still échale ganas, play good, have fun. You know, you don't wanna just half-ass it because that's when you can get hurt. You know, go out there and if you're gonna play, go and play. You know what I mean? And enjoy it to the fullest. Have fun, and take it in. You know, give it some effort. And if you're not gonna do it, then why? I think in a way it kind of teaches our boys that look, if you're gonna do something, do it right. Don't 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 halfway through these things, right? If you're gonna go and you're gonna do something, do it right. And I think that's probably a little bit of the underlying message there. So if you're gonna play with passion. Let's do things con corazón, con ganas.
Yeah, yeah.
We to address a quick little comment that we got. My friend Stefania loved that, and this as a parent of two boys who are a part of strong cultures to have a lot of generational traditions, some of which are bad habits, is trying to learn and break those cycles. Yes, play with passion. She says the same thing. You know, you have to want it more than us. That's what we're teaching our boys. Yeah, and those are great lessons. You know, you want to teach your kids to do things with passion, not specifically just playing, but like I said, if you're gonna do something, do it right, do it with heart, do it 100%. You know, you wanna make sure that when you do things, you're committing and you're doing things and you do them right.
At
Because,
what age would you tell your kid that? Yours
I
that are,
think
yours that are little.
I think Emilia, she's 5'6". I think I would start introducing the concept.
Porque es que ya entiende
Yeah, she understands it.
what passion is.
Yeah, with energy, she understands energy. With excitement, she understands excitement, right?
No.
Hey, if you're gonna do something, let's get excited about it. And let's do it good. Let's run fast. You know, she'll understand that. It's just the way you deliver it. Like, Mija, you want to play tag? All right, let's tag, but you have to run fast, okay? Okay, daddy. You know, like it all comes down to the delivery. And at that age, that's kind of how you have to deliver it anyway. You know, so you can't get too complex with it. So anyway, I think that's a good one. That's a really good one. This number 10 here, it kind of goes back to the first one that says, when shaking hands, grip firmly and look them in the eye. So So if you are looking at some, if you're talking to somebody, right, and you shake their hand, or you're introducing yourself to somebody, making eye contact is important. Make sure that we show them that. I think that's something that we talk about with respect. Saludando a los elders or whatever. Let's see. Here's a good one. Don't let a wishbone grow where a backbone should be. Don't let a wishbone grow where a backbone should be. I think that's something where you would essentially try to teach your kids, your sons specifically, to be able to say no. I don't like that. To be able to say, I want this, and I don't want this. I don't want to be a pushover. Yes, I can compromise, but this is what I like. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to accomplish. This is what I want to get to. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of what the message is, which is not a bad message, right? To give them confidence to be able to make decisions by themselves. Thoughts?
That I think once your child starts playing sports, competitive, starts going to school, and does go through the phase of bullying, or goes through the phase of another player being better than you or whatever, you have to. That's. I think that's where these examples come in. Hey, mijo, no te dejes, eh. Acuérdate que you need to esto y el otro, y con ganas, y dale duro, eh. And I think that's where we try to not harden them up, obviously, as a rock, or make them too tough, but make them realize that if you're gonna be soft, then these are the consequences of being soft. But if we want to
Simon.
be a little tougher, then hey, these are the results of being a little tougher, a little stronger, a little bit more goal, a little bit more into it, ganas, and all that shit, right?
More grit, more ganas, like you said. Those are big ones. Those
Yeah.
are good words.
Mhm.
This one's okay. If you need music on the beach, you're missing the point.
It's true, bro. It's true. It's like taking your own music to a party. You know, it's like you're at a party and you're on your phone, or you're on you have your headphones on.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta enjoy. You gotta be able to mingle. You gotta be able to enjoy the ambience. You went, excuse me. You went to the beach to be at the beach. You didn't go to the beach to listen to music. You can listen to music at home.
Simon.
You know. No que
Okay.
vaya uno a la playa y no te metes al agua, güey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in a
It's
way, we're
como,
teaching. If you're gonna be present.
same thing. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. You know. It's be alert of your surroundings. Enjoy your surroundings. Uh, and camouflage with your surroundings. Be a part of your surroundings. You know. Don't be shy. Don't be that person that, you know, that one kid that the whole family goes to Marisco's place, and then they end up eating chicken nuggets. You know. Don't be that
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Be
Be part.
present.
Be part of. Be part of the team.
Enjoy it. Be
Be part of
there.
the team. Enjoy it. Exactly. Yep.
Experience. Take it in.
Yes, sir.
I like it. I like it. So this one is a good one. It's probably a little bit outdated. I don't know how many people carry handkerchiefs anymore, but it says carry two handkerchiefs. The one in your back pocket is for you, and the one in your breast pocket is for her. I don't know. I think this is more of a chivalry thing.
For of a situation that you could carry it, a handkerchief, yes, but this would also go into place where if you're walking on the sidewalk, don't let her walk on the street side, right?
Yeah,
If you're gonna cross the street, make sure that you're on the actual street side.
the
You know,
outside.
take the first step yourself. And then help her open the door to the house, to the car, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
so this is 100% chivalry, right? So how
Yeah,
would you teach
yeah.
chivalry? And chivalry is one of those things that people say,
First
"Oh,
of all,
chivalry's dead."
it's taught. Well, it kind of is. It kind of is, but it all depends on us, right? On us men. It starts at home. It starts with the respect that you're giving your wife, that you give your mother, that you give your sister, that you give your baby mama. If the kid sees that the man doesn't give any respect to any of the women, then le va a valer madre. Le va a
Yeah,
valer madre. Yo por eso, siempre igual, cuando llego a un lugar, I tell my boy, and this we're going to saludar a todas las tías comes in first. The main tías, give them a kiss if you want to. Um, and, then the men after. Because
yeah,
we're always taught, I always tell my son too, hey, your sister, ¿qué pasó? Let her out first. Open the door for your sister. Let her in first. But dad, no, I don't care. You know what you have to do. Take care of your sister.
yeah.
Okay, dad.
And if we're talking chivalry, right? We're talking things that we can teach our again, specifically boys. Pull out the chair for mom, pull out the chair for sister, you know,
Mhm,
hold their hand if you can, help them get down things.
mhm.
I think it's allowing our sons to be the protector in a way, be respectful, um, regardless of whether they grow up and the people they meet are or not. It's just you're being respectful and you open doors, not just for women, for everybody. You open a door for hold it for a guy. It's not a big deal. Being
Yeah,
respectful. I think that's the bottom thing is being respectful and letting somebody go first. Letting however you want to put those. It's you're teaching. We're teaching our sons to be respectful, um, and chivalrous, which is I think is important. Regardless,
yeah.
regardless, I think it's very
Not,
important.
not only that, dude, but it's surprisingly, uh, it surprises me how much people don't do it. Um, and when you do it, how people react. They're like kind of like surprised by it. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, cool. Thank you again. Like today, I opened the door for this. I held the door for this one guy that I saw him coming, you know, and I waited for him to come into the door. Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. He gave me, fucking dab me up and everything. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Oh no, man, you're good.
Yeah,
Thank you. And it's one of those things that if you're having a crappy day, it might make your day. Or if
honestly, it
they're
will.
having a crappy day, you probably made their day. Because they didn't get a hello for the day, or they didn't get or any nice grace for the day.
Yeah. So this one, uh, you marry the girl, you marry her family. It is what it is. You marry the girl, you marry her family.
I want to say it's 90%. Yeah.
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 Um, Whether you like the family or not, hey,
Oh,
that's
you
that's
didn't. You
that's
didn't.
sort of the package deal.
Yeah, and I think it goes both ways. It goes both
Oh
ways.
no, of course, of course, of
It
course.
goes both ways. I mean, the man too, but sometimes, sometimes families are small, or sometimes, you moved away or whatever it is, and you're gonna see the other family more often than others, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I know people that got married and their families had a full on brawl at the wedding.
yeah, of course, it happens
Shit
all the
happens,
time.
you know what I mean?
It happens all the time.
But yeah, man. I mean, I think that's a good one. It's just knowing that and like it's just one of those things. Being respectful and understanding that if you're making this decision and man up and be there. Um, on the man up topic, this next one is a good
Sometimes,
one.
yeah.
This next one is a good one. Be like a duck. Remain calm on the surface and paddle like crazy underneath. So, yes. I like this for a couple reasons, and it can go a lot of ways. Essentially, what I'm thinking, the way I'm interpreting this one is things are going to be crazy all over the place. Things might be burning down, but guess what? You still need to get from A to B. So bust your ass, get from A to B. Get there. Do what you need to do. If you stop, what's going to happen if you stop? Right? You're going to sink. Per se. You're a duck. Whatever. Keep paddling.
Well, the
keep
duck's not
working
gonna
hard.
sing. I think what it's meant more is regardless if your world is drowning, your world is exploding, your world is on fire, don't show it. Right? It's like when they used to do in person interviews, right? Can you work under pressure?
Yeah.
How do you work under pressure? Right? Can you multitask?
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't, bro. Hay gente que a veces se le quebra la uña and fucking and it's that's it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And I think
I
another
can't
way
go to
that
work. I can't go to work because my tire's flat.
yeah, can't
Type
yeah,
of thing, you know?
is it. But the other way that you can interpret this though is working in silence. Right? The
Moving
people
in
will see
silence.
this, yeah, moving in silence. People will see this, right? They'll see this, they'll see calm, collected.
Yeah, but the brain is
They'll see
working like a
social
mother.
media. They'll see social media. Social media looks happy. Oh man, this guy's traveling. Oh, look, he bought a new car. But they don't see all the fucking work you're putting in, right?
All the movidas that you have to do in order to get
All the stuff all the work you're putting in to look calm and collected. So I think that might be another way you can interpret this one. I think it's a great lesson. Is that you don't have to show off whatever you're doing. Just keep doing.
you don't have to tell
Do
everybody.
what you gotta do, and whether people don't need to see all that work, just do you.
Yeah.
I like it. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Never be afraid to ask out the best looking girl in the room. This might be for a little bit of our older boys.
Nah, even well, if you're gonna take it literal, yes, but it can be for anything and for anything. Even if you're at school and you're hungry, even though you already ate your lunch, hey, don't be afraid to ask the lunch lady if she has a little extra, or ask one of the kids that they're gonna throw away that apple. Hey, don't throw it away. Let me have it. Right? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. ¿Qué se dice? Closed mouths don't get fed, right?
Yup. Okay. Be confident.
Si uno no habla, nadie va a saber, right? And this goes to us fathers too. In a different perspective, if we don't talk, say that we are having problems or that we need help, tú no vas a saber que yo necesito ayuda.
Exactly.
Don't be shy. Who cares if it's your best friend? Who cares if it's, hey, you know what? This is embarrassing, but I need your help, bro. I'm sorry, but I need it. Ah, it's cool. What is it, bro? Fuck, you never asked for help. What's going on? You know? And that's true also, too. Growing up, there was always that hot girl in class, right? And maybe you wanted to ask her for prom.
Yep.
You didn't ask her because you thought that she was too much out of your league, out of your level.
Or she would say no.
No, right. And then you find out the next week that she didn't go to prom because she didn't have a date. ¿Qué pasó for not taking that leap of faith?
Por no decir, exactly.
Right? So yeah, don't let, even if she is the prettiest girl, don't be afraid to ask.
Yep.
You just never know. What's the worst thing you're gonna get?
No, exactly.
This goes into sales, right?
Yeah,
Most sales
exactly.
people are gonna say no. The next one might say yes. So
Yep.
always take
No,
that
I like
leap
it.
of faith. Always take
I
that
like
leap
it.
of faith, no matter what.
Yep. Here is this one here. Never turn down a breath mint. Take it. If somebody's offering it, just take it. Maybe they're just being nice.
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions. Hey, thank you. Vámonos. Maybe they're looking out.
Mm,
Don't feel like no, just take it. Don't be stupid.
mm.
Give me some-
That's a crazy one. I've never heard that one before, but it makes sense.
But it makes sense, right? And look, I've been on both ends of that. You know, it
We've
happens.
all been,
Whatever,
but especially us salespeople.
right? I've been on both ends of that, and I'll take it. That's fine. And it is what it is.
But you learn, right? We learned. Ya para la
Yep.
otra, ya sabes tú, ya tengo mi paquetito. You're more
Exactly.
conscious.
Mm-hmm.
You become
This
more
is an interesting one.
self-conscious.
Yeah, this one is an interesting one. Obviously, I think this would be for maybe for older sons, but try writing your own eulogy and never stop revising it. Yeah. Like, what would you write?
I don't know about a eulogy, bro. I think more than anything is like I still have it. My idea board, right? My idea board of what my plans are for I got my weekly plans, got my monthly plans, and I got my yearly, and then what the goals are, and then what we've accomplished, what we need to work on, and what already has been completed. So a eulogy is kind of difficult, you know,
Yeah.
because you can literally rewrite that until that second that you're about to die.
Por
You know
eso.
what? Fuck all of you. I'm
Keep
not
writing.
giving you shit.
Keep writing. Like a wise man once told me, is to keep making stories.
Yeah. Tony will be
Oh.
for this weekend. There you go. That's not a eulogy. That's a prophecy.
It's a fantasy.
It's a prophecy.
It's fantasy. He won't beat me. The next one. Eat lunch with the new kid. Hey, that's a great one. Go meet somebody new. Go introduce yourself. Go say hello. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna talk to. Go say what's up.
The new kid can become your best friend.
Exactly. That new kid, you don't know who that new kid is. They might you don't know. And again, with the way I feel like a lot of the whole like bullying shit is a little more prevalent. Like, fuck, you never know, man. You might save somebody's life.
Yeah, if you want to go extreme like that, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. If you're going full send, right? Like, you never know, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one, but it's a good lesson. You meet somebody new. Don't be shy. Go meet somebody new, and it's okay. This is a good one in the business world, or even in life. Even this can be instead of email, it can be just a message. After writing an angry message, read it carefully, then delete it.
I've
Right?
done many of those.
Go to town. Pa, 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 pa. Boom, 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 boom.
Hijo de tus tantas.
Throw it down and
I
I
always
wish
end up
I
deleting
this
them.
and I hope
I
this
always end
and
up deleting them.
your natas are fat and this and that and lo que sea, lo que quieras, and whatever.
Yeah.
Get it out, and then all right, yeah, I probably shouldn't send that.
Hold on, let me think about it twice.
Yeah,
Think about it twice.
all right.
Nah, let me just
Alright.
erase it. I'll copy it just in case.
But
And I'll leave it on the clipboard.
and I think there the message is, hey, take a breath. Don't send it yet. Take a breath.
Think twice about what you're gonna do. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
before you speak because you don't want to say the wrong thing, right? So
My,
I think
dad,
that's a good one.
my dad used to say, if you have to think about it, if you have to think twice about it, then it's probably not a good idea.
It's probably not a good idea. So that's a good one. I like that one a lot. Ask your mom to play. She won't let you win. I don't know. I don't know what that one means.
She won't let you win,
She won't
or
let
she
you
will
win.
always let you win.
No, she won't let you win. I don't understand that one, so I'm gonna skip it.
I think it was. I think it was more the other way around.
Yeah, maybe it's a typo. Here's another one, and this kind of goes back with everything. Manners maketh the man.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
And this goes back to some of this kind of goes hand in hand with some of the other ones, the handshake,
you
the
just sometimes
squeeze.
you never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna meet, and it could be towards a job, it could be towards school, it could be towards a girl, it could be that for some odd reason you met her dad and you didn't even know, and just by you saying hello, handshake, firmly looking them in the eye, you made a great impression.
Exactly.
Oh, that's your boyfriend. Hey, I met him earlier. You know what? I like, I like, I like. But you haven't. I already shook his hand. Seems like a good kid. I like.
Yeah. This is a good one. Give credit, take the blame. I think this is more of a like a humbling thing. Give credit where credit is due, and accept when you make your mistakes. Right? Like you're not better than anyone else. You're human. If somebody does well, give them the credit that they deserve. And at the
Yeah.
same time, hey, you know,
Don't
take the
be a
blame.
sore loser too. Learn how to lose.
Learn how to lose.
That,
Learn how to take
that
the blame.
that's one of the things that I would tell Asia, especially with sports, right? You saw it in a few games. Come on, it's okay that you lost. We all gonna lose one day, and it's not about losing. It's about, hey, you know what? Let's take a step back. What did we do wrong? Let's try to fix it. So for the next time, we don't have to feel this way, right? So we learn to
Yeah.
lose, and we learn to fix it, and we learn how to do it better the next time. So when that situation comes around again, hey, now I know what to do.
Yep.
You know, and I'm not gonna make this mistake again. And that goes towards everything. Hey, maybe they didn't hire you because you answered this question wrong. Now you know what to do on the next interview, right?
Exactly. This is another one kind of goes hand in hand with that one. Be confident and humble at the same time.
Yeah. Don't be
Yeah,
cocky.
so don't be cocky. And if you are you need to kind of check yourself and realize
Don't be cocky.
that there's always somebody
And,
that's going to be better than you.
yeah.
So fucking tone it down. Yeah.
But you
So I
got to
think that
remember, and again, it's like the whole there's no I in team, right? Um,
if you say a
you
team,
can you can say I carried the team, but you didn't score 100% of the points. Yeah,
yeah,
you did very well. You did probably better than everybody else, but you didn't block all those shots like the center did. You didn't make all those free throws like whatever player did. Everybody had a little bit of a say in the team, and yeah, you are good, but it is a team, and
same on.
we all work together, which is can be a family. The family works as a team. The team at work and whatever, we all have to work with somebody at one point, and it has to be a collaboration of a certain amount of people.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna skip this one. I'll do this at the end. In all things, lead by example, not explanation. So, don't tell people what to do. Show them what to do. Right? I think if you're gonna be a leader, if you want to lead, and you know, talking to, you know, like you said, talking about sports, and you know, maybe talking to your son about if he wants to be captain, right? How would you lead your team? Would you lead them by showing them that you're going to do the hard work too? Are you going to show them by, you know, helping people, helping your teammates when they're down? Or are you going to just tell people that they should do this, they should do that, they should do this? No, you have to make sure you lead by example, and you the things that you want people to do, you have to do them too.
Let me ask you on this one. How do you how does a leader, a manager, a team lead, a captain get its respect? Right? Um, I think by grinding with your peers, right? Not even though you are maybe a step above them, right? In paper, you're doing the same work as they are, and showing and proving them that you're not better than them, right?
And even if you
Uh,
are a step higher, Chris, and I don't mean coach, I mean, even if you are a step higher, like turning around and
no, well,
giving them
you
a
are
hand.
because you're a manager, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying like turn
But
around and
then
giving them a hand,
don't make
you know?
it show. Hey, no, I don't do that because that's not my job, or that's why I have you, right? It's you know what? Let's do it together. Let's do it together. This is how we do it, and this is how it has to get done, and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, 100% agree on that. So yeah, that's that. This is an interesting one, and we're almost getting to the end of the list, which is perfect. I think we kind of timed it. Chingon. Uh, Dress how you want to be addressed. I think this is
Yeah, just for the occasion.
dress for the occasion, but no, but even then, dress how you want to be addressed.
Yeah,
This
well,
kind of
no, bro, you're not gonna wear a suit to go to sleep.
no. I think this one
So dress for
kind
the
of
occasion.
goes.
Dress the way you want to be treated. If you want to be treated with respect, then you dress accordingly, right? But
Um,
you can be speaking in the correct terms, not using slang at a corporate office, not using slang at a interview. If you're meeting your girlfriend's dad for the first time, hey fool, what's up? Not no, obviamente no, right? Uh, we got to make sure that we are dressed for the occasion, for the situation, right?
yeah,
No vas a querer llegar al trabajo todo pedo y todo querer trabajar.
yeah.
No.
I think
Llega bañadito, despierto, and ready to go.
I think I don't know why this reminds me of like that dicho, dime con quién estás y te diré quién eres.
También.
It just
Uh,
reminds me of it. Like
uh,
si andas con malandrines, te van a ver como malandrín, right?
claro. Y
Si
a lo mejor
andas,
no eres, pero that's the look that you're the energy, the look that you're giving out to the public, right?
yeah.
That hey, you're a cholo. No, I'm not. We hang out with cholos. You know?
Yep. Este,
And I think those are things that sometimes we make those mistakes, especially as growing up. You're trying to find your little group, right? You're trying to find who you are. You're trying to find who is it that you want to be or coincide with, and oh, but they're from where I'm from, so that's what I know.
Simon.
But that's not really what I want to be. I'm a soccer player, but I don't know anybody from the soccer players.
Yeah.
I'm a basketball player, but I don't know anybody from the basketball group, or they're this or they're that. Or I like math a lot, but I don't want to hang out with the Asians or the this kid or whatever. I think that's where all these little things kind of tie up together, right? Which is don't be afraid to ask the prettiest girl out. Uh, have lunch with the weird kid. Um,
Well,
you
it says the
know,
new kid, not the weird kid.
whatever. You know what I mean, you
Yeah,
know? So all these things tied up together to where you make a great you make a good impression on whoever it is, right? You make that impression of, oh, you know what, lo vi bien vestidito. He's probably a good person, and you could probably be the biggest asshole on earth, but he's well dressed, and I don't know that yet.
exactly.
So now it's you have to get to know me in order to know that you're
And
not
it,
gonna judge me. You're not gonna judge me just by how I'm dressed.
yeah.
I'm not gonna give you that privilege.
Hmm.
You know?
And it goes on first impressions, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I think that's kind of where that first impressions comes in. If you're dressed nice, then obviously you dress to impress, right? So if you're cleaned up, if you know, then that's the first impression, regardless of who you are and what you are and what you do.
yes,
How you
sir,
are.
yes, sir.
So I think that's kind of how that goes. Um, dress to impress, dress how you want to be dressed. So if you want to make a good impression, make sure you make a good impression, dress nice, and
Dress for the
comport yourself in a
occasion.
certain way. Yeah.
Well,
And this is the last one. I skipped it because I wanted to come back to it because I think this is a good one for us to kind of button things up on. But as papas, we are supposed to be, at least in our eyes, in our head, the example, the idea, the model for our boys, right? So if ever in doubt, remember whose son you are and refuse to just be ordinary. Acuérdate quién es tu papá, right? And it kind of ties everything up because you think about your hero. Who's going to teach you all these lessons? Who's going to teach you to be confident? Who's going to teach you in a sense to be a man? Tu jefe, right? And
your
I
father
think
figure. Yeah.
uh, I think telling your kids, if you're ever in doubt, si tienes dudas, ¿quién es tu papá? ¿Quién es tu padre? De ahí somos y así somos.
Yeah, I mean the branches are far away from the trees, so. And sabes qué, a veces es un poco difícil, por ejemplo, conmigo de llegar y depende de cómo en tu situación hayas visto a tu héroe, ¿verdad? Cómo lo hayas visto en tu vida, si es que puedes llegarle a los talones de tu héroe o si ya llegaste, ¿verdad? Y ahora y ahora tú eres el héroe y tu hijo te ve. ¿Cómo le voy a llegar a los talones de mi héroe? ¿Verdad?
Yep.
Si mi papá no enseña, no, yo nunca he visto a un papá llorar. Se murió su mamá, se murió su papá y no lloró. No le importa, pero ahí anda nadando como pato, pero no se nota.
Simón.
¿Entiendes? Y es lo que uno, como hombre, como masculino, como papá de niños, niñas, esposo, tenemos que ver si, y también tenemos que enseñar de todo lo que hacemos para que nuestra familia tenga lo que tienen, ¿entiendes? Para que ellos puedan dormir calientitos, para que si tienen sed puedan ir al refrigerador, a la cocina y tomar agua fresca, limpia, ¿verdad? Si tienen hambre, hay un pantry con snacks, ¿verdad?
Si
Y es,
tienen
es,
lo
es,
que
es lo que es lo que a veces es difícil cómo le hizo mi papá, cómo le hacía, ¿verdad? Siempre estaba trabajando, no fue a mis juegos, pero hey, ahora pensándola bien, nunca me hizo falta nada. Siempre había comida. A lo mejor no teníamos el mejor carro del mundo, pero había un carro, ¿verdad? Siempre tuve mis taquetes para el fútbol, mis tenis para el básquet, right? So now at our age, we think about it, and we're like, you know what? Hell yeah, I'm proud of my dad. I'm proud of all the sacrifices that he did so that we couldn't notice that underneath all that, he was swimming like a motherfucker, trying not to drown, trying not to show that he was suffering. All for what?
Yeah.
So we have to be appreciative too. And one day, hopefully our kids are appreciative of how we're swimming like fucking ducks.
And even if they're not,
Trying harder than our parents, right? Because now we want to be present. Because now we have to be present. Because now these kids will throw it in your face if you don't go. Oh, but you don't go to my things, Dad, so I don't care.
yeah.
Right? Try saying that to your parents at their age. Fuck no. ¿Por qué no fuiste? Pues estaba trabajando, and that's all you got.
Yeah.
Tengo que trabajar, mijo. So
Yeah. And
it's that
Julio,
cycle. It's that cycle,
yeah.
right?
And Julio
we have
just
to make it.
Yeah. Well, no, I get you. So and Julio just said, but you need the presence all the time. At least one time you see him there. Con eso tiene uno. Like I think what he's trying to say, just because is like, yeah, you want the presence, and you just like, I think remembering, right. For us, we were kind of lucky. My dad was always there on Saturdays with us. When we
Porque
played
sábado.
soccer, because that's sábado. And we were lucky. He was able to be there on Saturdays. Pero a veces tocaba que no podía llegar, güey, or during the week, like
Or
our
like
games
during the
during the
week,
week.
stuff at school, right?
Yeah.
Like meetings or parent night out or whatever. Fucking que te daban un award is during the day, you know.
Yeah. That during the week stuff is the hard stuff.
Yeah,
And
right. And that's the difference. That's the same thing that we were talking about last month about how now, because we know, and I don't remember ever feeling, "Oh, you know what, my parents are not here. That's kind of fucked up type of thing. If you don't know the feeling, well, you don't miss it, right? Lo que uno no tiene no extraña. Pero the thing that with our kids nowadays is that we have more time.
yeah.
Aunque digamos que no hay, we have more time. And we have more time because we're making more time, right? We're making more time for our kids. So the priorities, even though we still have to work, we still have to pay bills, we still have to do all these things, which everything is a lot more expensive. We still squeeze in that 30 minutes, an hour or two, and well, you know what? Now I got to work harder tomorrow because today I had to go see you at school. And it's not a but, it's I have to go see you. Not only for the kid, but for yourself, right? Because I don't want to miss my kid getting his diploma. I don't want to miss my kid getting this award. I don't want to miss my kid looking up in the on stage and looking around and he doesn't see anybody that he doesn't know,
Yeah.
right? So we work harder for it. We work harder for it, for them, right? So that they can feel included. Because there's a lot of kids that don't, bro. There's a lot of kids that so and so on stage, and people applaud, but you can see it in their face that there's nobody there for them,
Yeah.
right? And
It's
that's a
hard.
fucked up look, bro. It's a fucked up look. I've seen it so many times, you know. And that's why we do the sacrifices that we do, the things that we had to do. Today I had to go to work late because I had to pick up my daughter from school because she wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
¿Qué le digo? ¿Qué le digo? What would our parents say in those situations? No, pues no puedo salir del trabajo. No puedo perder,
Yeah.
right? I didn't even think about it. Okay, ahorita voy.
Yep.
Ahorita voy.
That's what's difference I was telling you last month. I mean, it's like, we
Yeah,
we put in that little effort, little bit more
the
to be there.
extra effort.
Yeah, we pay attention more to pay attention to being present a little bit more than work sometimes, and I think it's we're
Mhm,
trying to change that, right? And obviously the way society
mhm.
is working now, a lot of people are doing remote now, and if I'm very fortunate to be doing that, so it makes it a lot better. um
Not easier.
yeah, it's a lot easier for the most part, generally speaking. Not it's not
Yeah.
it's not that easy for everybody.
No,
um
pero it's not like los tiempos de, oh, pues déjame preguntar a ver si puedo.
yeah,
O la gente que tiene, no, pues no puedo preguntar cómo lo voy a pedir, no, si tengo que trabajar y luego esto, y luego me van a quitar horas y, whatever excuse it was, which we didn't hear the excuse. A lot of times it was just, no puedo,
Simon,
no puedo, mijo, ahí aguántate poquito y ya mero sales.
Simon.
Fuck, you know? Ok, ma, ok, pa. O déjale hablo a tu tía a ver si puede. No puede, mijo. Ya nomás te quedan 3 horas, 4 horas para que salgas. Ok, ok, Dad. Ok.
Ahí
Te
nos vemos
quiero
al rato.
mucho, ¿eh? Hey, right? No, yo no te quiero. Ok, pues. Bueno, órale, pues. Órale, pues.
Órale, pues.
Órale, pues. All right, then. Bye. You know?
Yeah. But
But,
we are here. We are changing the narrative. We are we
and not
are
that it was bad, bro.
we're
It
doing
wasn't
it.
bad. I don't want people to take it as I'm complaining. I don't want people to take it as oh, woe is me. No, I'm not complaining because my parents were there when they could, right? Cuando podían, sí, ahí estaban. They were the first ones on roll, yeah. And sometimes it was embarrassing. Oh man, my dad came in and fuck no, my dad, he doesn't hold back. Oh, that's my son, that's my son. Chiflando and shit, and you're in the bag and like, shit, my dad's here. Pero cuando no estaba, man, he didn't come. He said he was gonna try, you know. All
Yeah.
right. Oh, well. Y se te olvidaba, güey, porque pues te salías a recess o a lunch or whatever it was.
Yep.
And that was it. The day went on, pero uh, times have changed and we have changed because we also live vicariously through our kids. We want them to know what it feels to be present.
Simon.
Sí, tan tan.
Dun, dun. Well, hey, Chris. I think it was a good idea to go over these general lessons that we can give our boys, right? Um,
Yep.
I think overall encompassing lesson is respect, manners, um, courage, ganas. I think the attributes that make a good man are not always the success. It's not always the monetary. It's not always you know whatever materialistic thing. It's the person, right? The person that you create, the person that you are, the way you communicate with people, the way you talk to people, the way that you carry yourself, and the way that you respect people. And I think that's what we were trying to teach her. So
Even
uh
that, they don't like be proud of your kid. You know what? We did a good job. We did a good job. You know what? I know it's tough. I know this. Hey, you know what? I'm sorry compared to your brother. Well, fuck, And he had both of his parents, but look at the difference.
yeah.
And we don't like to compare, but sometimes you have to because
Hmm.
If I wasn't tough with you, if I wasn't on your ass all the time like a broken record, look what could have happened.
Exactly.
Now look at you now. Look who you are, right? And that's when the cycle continues. Oh, yo me acuerdo que mi papá, hey, the handshake, or that secret nod between men, right?
Yeah.
Right? Si es un señor grande, what do you do? You nod down,
You're not down. It's
right?
a sign of
Somebody
respect.
younger. If it's somebody younger,
Not up.
right?
Yeah.
Hey, but honestly, did your dad teach you that? Did he sit you down and tell you? Or is it because you saw?
I think it's what it is that's you repeat it. I
Right?
think older men,
Yeah,
older
you
men
see
tend
it.
to say, like they like it's like saying, "Hey, you good? You good?"
Yo me confundía when I used to see my dad con otros señores. What the fuck, dad? Hey, dad, ¿pa, tú lo
What the fuck?
conoces?
¿Ya lo conoces? No.
No. Entonces, ¿por qué lo saludaste? Porque se debe saludar, mijo. Porque se debe saludar. Right?
Yep. It's the acknowledgement.
Se debe
Sí, señor.
saludar. ¿Qué ibas a ver tú que se tenía que saludar a toda la gente que ves?
Right. And then if you don't know them or it's somebody else, ¿qué
Yeah, it's
pedo?
just a nod, not up. Yeah, that could be a que pedo, that could be a what's up, that could be like hey,
Yeah.
But to elders or somebody that you respect, it's just out of respect. That's
Yeah.
it. You're not bowing down. It's just out of respect,
Yeah.
and that's something that we all see as a kid because I saw it, and my son has asked me that too. So it's coming for you, bro. It's coming for you.
I'm ready.
It's coming for you.
We'll see.
You still got a good 5-6 years to when all those things come in.
Yeah. I
El
will
güerito
accept
todo
it
está
with open
chiquillo.
arms. Simón, güey. Pero ya echa madrazos el cabrón. So, yeah. All right, Chris. I think this is a good spot. Thank you to
Yeah,
everybody who's joined us. Uh, we will be having another one next month without
yes,
fail,
sir.
unless something happens and my laptop doesn't work. I just got a new laptop, so now we're in business. Uh, yeah, I think that's all I got for now, Chris. Thank you, everybody who joined, participated. We had a handful of people on Instagram saying what's up, throwing some comments, joining, even if it was for like 5 minutes, whatever. If you ever want to join us, let us know. We'll send you an invite.
Yeah.
You can join us
Remember,
on
guys,
video.
we're live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube, so you guys can throw in your comments or concerns, questions, or whatever. And if you guys have a topic, let us know. We'll gladly talk about it. Include you if you want to come in the video. But yeah, everybody's
Sweet.
welcome. The more, the better.
Beautiful. All right, Chris. With that, buenas noches.
All right, buddy.
Love, peace, chicken grease. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir. Buenas noches, guys.
Que Padre.
Que Padre. Este güey se fue.
No way.